Tom's the tank engine has worked his branch line for many years and knows it very well. You know just when to stop, laughed his driver one day. You could almost manage without me. Thomas didn't understand that his driver was only joking. Later, he boasted to the others. Driver says I don't need him anymore, he told the others. Don't be so silly, Thomas, said Percy. I never go without my driver, said Toby earnestly. I'd be frightened. Pah, boasted Thomas. I'm not scared. Just you wait and see. It was dark in the morning when the firelight came to light the engines. Thomas drowsed comfortably as the warmth spread through his boiler. He woke again in daylight. Percy and Toby were still asleep. Silly stick in the mud, he chuckled. I'll show them. Driver says I can manage without him. I'll just go out, then I'll stop and whoosh, then I'll make them jump. Thomas thought he was clever, but really he was only moving because a careless cleaner had meddled with his controls. He tried to whoosh, but he couldn't. He tried to stop, but he couldn't. He just kept rolling along. He didn't dare look what was coming next. There was the station master's house. The station master was about to have breakfast. Horrors! Cried Thomas and shut his eyes. There was a crash. The house rocked and plaster peppered the place. Thomas peered through the broken window. He couldn't speak. The station master was furious. His wife picked up the plate. You miserable engine, she scolded. Just look at our breakfast covered in plaster. Now I shall have to cook some more. She banged the door. More plaster fell. This time it fell on Thomas. Thomas felt depressed. What went pop in the house with strong poles. Next, they brought little sleepers and made a roll over to the garden so that Edward could pull Thomas back onto the rails again. Thomas was in disgrace. I'm in big trouble now, he said. You sure? Thomas said, voice. It was the Topham hat. You're in a lot of trouble, Thomas. I know, sir. I'm sorry, sir, faltered Thomas. You must go to work to be mended, but there's no time for you now. Percy will take you to the side where you can wait till I'm ready. Yes, sir, said Thomas sadly. The next day, a diesel rail car came to the station. Sir, who is that? Asked Thomas. Thomas, this is Daisy, says the Topham hat. She's come to do your work. Diesels never run off to breakfast in station masters' houses. And he walked sternly away. Thomas did enjoy his time at the works. It's nice to feel mended again, he said afterwards, but they took so many of my old parts away and put new ones in that I'm not sure whether I'm really me or another engine. When Thomas came home, he soon made friends with Daisy. In fact, Thomas is glad to have her help with his passengers. He is now enough associate as to think he can manage without his driver.